I ask you to be citizens.
I ask you to be citizens.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not subjects.
Citizens, not subjects.
Responsible citizens, building communities of service and a nation of character.
Responsible citizens, building your communities and our nation.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Americans have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
Ghanaians have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
MPP party talks about we have a man, we have a man, we have a man. If you have a man without unity, you don't have the mind. Listen. Listen. Because if the men are there and they are not united, they will not give you their brains. The party will suffer and the nation will suffer. They will sit down and watch. They want someone to fail for them to take the baton. But you don't want to. Let me tell you, if the group fail, if the nation fail, you have failed. Maybe you called a wrong person to speak today. The Greek word for division is not what we are saying. The Greek word for division is not party, it's not groupings. It's the Greek word is you tear apart. If the party in power is not united, the country will suffer. MPP party talks about we have a man, we have a man, we have a man. If you have a man without unity, you don't have the mind. Listen. Listen. Because if the men are there and they are not united, they will not give you their brains. The party will suffer and the nation will suffer. They will sit down and watch. They want someone to fail for them to take the baton. But you don't want to. Let me tell you, if the group fail, if the nation fail, you have failed. Maybe you called a wrong person to speak today. The Greek word for division is not what we are saying. The Greek word for division is not party, it's not groupings. It's the Greek word is you tear apart. If the party in power is not united, the country will suffer.
Hey, Scanade, a Casame Bost Canadian Waha, blah. Maybe over Hunu Sanoba Casay and Pro, but Nemanaya Tono, a Yanima, Neboading. Oh, Adaya! Oh, Adaya! Oh, Adaya! Oh, Adaya!
Kachre MPP ni oma ban ni se sa MPP na kan ni yesi e we DNA no e na firi ho mo hye ne ya titiru Kwabri East na reho semba akokra ne MP wo Kwabri East ya wo akwada keto onya mfie aduonu baako Kwabri fo koto aba ma unya 71,000 vote and over ebesi nne maame se wantimi anya bibia wo Kwabri ha oru edu oka cabinet meeting ukobi edie ufiri himan he ya edie na mo ka kira ban edie na mo ka kira na adodan kwa kufu ado Dr. Matthew Opoku prempe ufiri fikesiem okura de wasem we ya che obia hwegura wa MPP fo guru opim so ho hwegura MPP fo mpanifo e guru opim so ho e ya rewusem chese ye kikansem no a na ya kwese asanteman ye die hu hwamo beso ame interchange be na wo hwe por about ka una ga jansin sofo like cry yemi asanka bi ena mo nam na mo de asanteman sika any taxes e gene ha ye koka NPP communicators bitimi transika se asante enkoso nyina sebi ya na ebi kura ebi fa sebi yewura ho na yi 11 ye gima yewura taxes ya ye sante hene na eje NPP fo die hwamo nyame se yenka se ye meka nkire mo se ye pamuche mo nye ya kwan ye ka kire mo se mo be ye o munye o NPP do no ane ye wo mamu no afiri ho ye nido bia amamu bio mo a mo hwe kwan ya nipa nam so mo hwe kwan ya nipa nam so na wo na adoda nko akufu ado nyankopon kura ye de ni bu be se nyankopon fere nase e ya asante kasa wasi nimpo na bo maso ekofi dwuma ono so ye ne de ye de ne kwoto oge hokono ukrom ni antoa hwe kwan ukrom ni antoa hwe kwan ya nipa nam so hwe asante region o hawa ye kom profro market ni ye nkwada na eko school esinne market ya ye nyewie no ye timi san ko tu nipa foforo se mo nsan ko ne ye san be ye hadwa mo akeka ne ma bo mo ana mu gu asanteman ho animase Dr. Matthew Opoku prempe wone yewura ose chairman sabonsu ene mo na maya asanteman kwa mpia mo yiyama emfaso bie nu sisenge yeto aba masa 47 MPC no edina ye ka kire mu pen ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ade ne nam kumase ka ye koye Kwabri East kwan ye koye se ni de ye pressure group ya semo a ye ka ye nti na mu betu mfutu agu ye ni mu be ye omunye omfe ho bio na kwan a mo de asanteman afa so kwan ya amode Kwabri man afa so kwan ya amode mrante wa asanteman mu nyina afa so no edamani mu twem
unim sana na da kwa kufu ada Roma ye build train e na fansuo so seriously ye build train na fansuo so ti be fansuo so deshe omo mo Europe UK ni Holland ni ade omunim train fansuo ni ade enche kra mi sana na do de fansuo so no ba mi aso de ba fansuo na se the Ekwan. Eurostar, yes. Yeah.
From London to France.
Me no kaze si aya no akaka no mo wie. Mi sana na da kwa kufu ada Roma. Ye build train e na fansuo so. Seriously. Ye build train na fansuo so ti be fansuo so deshe omo mo Europe UK ni Holland ni ade omunim train fansuo ni ade enche kra. Mi sana na do de fansuo so no ba mi aso de ba fansuo na se. The Ekwan.
Eurostar.
Eurostar, yes. Yeah.
From London to France.
Me no kaze si aya no akaka no mo wie.
MPP. If you answer the MPP for need capital. MPP now come. Read my lips. MPP. If you answer, omu need capital. Jimmy pa. Jimmy omo Jimmyana. Book. MPP for book. They will stay in opposition forever. Nkwasia for pa. My Jimmy MPP for Jimmy, me who be dead. Stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party. My Jimmy MPP for Jimmy, me who be dead. Stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party. My Jimmy MPP for Jimmy, me who be dead. Stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party. Kwasiafo pa ma Jimmy MPP for Jimmy me who be dead. Stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party. Kwasiafo pa ma Jimmy MPP for Jimmy me who be dead. Stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party. Kwasiafo pa ma Jimmy MPP for Jimmy me who be dead. Stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party. Kwasiafo pa ma Jimmy MPP for Jimmy me who be dead. Stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party.
All right, good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. We are live on Loud Talents TV, on Multi TV across the world. We are live on With All Due Respect page on Facebook. We are streaming live on Loud Talents TV on Facebook. We are also live on With All Due Respect page on Facebook. We apologize for the late start of today's show. We had to take care of some very important facts before we come live. So apologies to every single individual who was waiting for us to start the show an hour ago. But hey, we're here. We're here to speak truth to power. We're doing the Bost scandal, part 1. Remember, a few months ago, I came out with the Bost scandal. That was specifically about the audit service report that came out after they did their auditing at Bost. I made you understand that the scandal happened at Bost. The crime led by Edwin Provencal, who is the MD, was crazy. Today, I'm going to show you crazier stuff coming out from Bost. Let me tell you one thing here. There are some pictures I'll be showing today. I'll be bringing you the part 2 of this story because it's very important. Those people I'll be showing today come out to answer some questions. The chief of staff is involved. The son of the chief of staff is involved. The MD of Bost is in there. The board chair, whose sister is married to Gabby, he's also in there. We have a few people in here. We will be showing you documents from court and also what the Bost management are doing, the crime they are committed, the calculated crimes. Midin Eddie Kevin Ekobedu tell you Bost a year dreamer ekoso nipa oda a year TV no sunu hunu ye friend no Edwin Provencal on na the MD of Bost. Bost for omodwuma ne say Ghana oil fango no omo na sibio omo di sie anas omo store na Ghana for ye hia bi na say ye de dwuma omo di amaye ende Bost na esiwo sisi anobu som say omo oil ba kumpo da ho anas esiwo anas ankore ba kumpo siwa ende atoyire nchemba omo baboa Ghana for a ebi eni ho ende Bost no me no ken sika e fredi sika nipa bi ayo madwene say omo de Bost no ebefa ho ayeye Nana Adodan Kwekufuado Jubilee House Odimasima Meken Hubi petitions have been written to the Jubilee House about 2 the chief director, former chief director no Bost Energy Ministry he also met the president and raised these issues. Today I will be breaking it down for you watching me across the world for you to also know what is actually happening. You better run it quick kakra because I'm rainy hot. But as usual, the show will go on. The segments will all happen. We will do the hello segment, the social media segment, the editorial that is pound for pound, and also the phone in if we get that time to do that. I'm sorry, I am reading. My team is still sending me stuff that I'm reading. I'm sorry. A lot of things behind the scenes to get here today. Lots of documents to verify and all that. Pardon me when things are still coming in for me to and yeah, easy sir. But hey, we are for Africa, Asia, Europe, and the Americas. And I would like to say thank you very much for tuning in. The Bost scandal. When it's Wednesday, it's scandal day. Bidin Eddie Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. My producers know they've been working tirelessly today to make sure say the facts all get to you. And the Ghost team are on standby. The Adebia Miribe they will remind me to give you guys. Along the way, along the way, maybe I best skip him but I know the team is on standby to make sure say Yensa Ebeka Bibia. let me say hello to a few people. Now, Yentumi Emfa Jumadi and so I can see Raf watching me tonight. Redwan Yakub is live on Loud Silence TV. Mohammed Hamis is live here. Good evening, Mohammed. Ablikuma Rula is watching Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team. Raina Yakubu is also live here on YouTube. I can see Ziggy Production live on YouTube tonight. Thank you very much, Ziggy. Akim is watching Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team tonight. I can also see Mohammed. Yes, I can see Ogatu T. Mutala M is live on Loud Silence TV tonight across the world. I can also see Fatia Muniru watching Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team. Tina Voshia is watching me tonight. Ba Anthony is watching Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team. Dylan is also watching me. Janet Akole, Auntie Janet, good evening. Coleman is also here. Adam is here. Margaret Egan is watching Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team. Gideon, I'm sorry. The number of people online is very, very difficult for me to tell you. Sometimes in person be so share screen this way. You see the way the messages keep moving. Names by echo. It's tough for me to keep up. Inti and you're deliberate. You have to understand there are thousands of people around the world who are tuned in on Facebook, on YouTube, and commenting the same time. Inti remember it is. I'm sorry. Remember it is not deliberate. What is happening here? So I'd like to say thank you to everyone who has tuned in tonight, watching me across the world. Now, most of the day, and the insane baby see what Ghana be boy. But me idea ni or Methodist ni. Abozeke o chantro rough. Munimba o miahu. O chantro nan tro kure dwane. Mo de samo per president. Munim politicians on. Mo de munimba o mia. Mese Nyankopon o de ntro aboba o miedua. Enwumbre mi chia MPP for mo ha nyina ene eye Pixcons, Tescon for Madam Preku Ketwa, Munina Moshame along the way. I Munino, Michia Munina, Michia, a year in Penifo Morgan and Moshame and Ubre, Ubia or Shamino, Michiao, Minim say Omo Mompemas and Panishono, and I'm very, very pleased with that. Indeed, wow, Jamino, Wahano, a very good Sawaba, Unibiako, aha. And our Betty a yet no creno. Pound for pound in your calculation kakra. Calculation be right, he met me be during calculation time. Very, very interesting. I didn't think hande. Why are we here today? We are here today because some people defended crime. Because some people in our courts, some people judiciary, some people imagine say Nana Adodan Kwekufu Adone MPP say election 2020 they did everything possible to get them here. Tonight Metchram calculation some are a bit funny, but it's important. So sometimes it's exactly 4:24 p.m. US East Coast time. It's definitely 8:24 in Ghana. Thank you very much, family, for being here tonight. My name is Kevin Akoberu Taylor. After this short break, keep watching.
Problem we are having are the leaders. Even me as somebody, I'm saying it publicly that if they can just do mass burial for all our leaders and let we the youth start ruling, you will see that everything will go the way it should go. Our leaders are our problem. I'm telling you, they can come and arrest me. If they should kill me, 1,000 people like me will still stand in this country.
Hey, Canada. Because me Bost Canadian wa ha bla e bia oba hunu sanoba kasa ye ntro but ni mana ye to no e ni ma ne boy din oh adan ya
Kasamba TV so. Me ma TV so.
oh adan ya
Kasamba TV so. Me ma TV so.
oh adan ya
Kasamba TV so. Me ma TV so.
oh adan ya
Kasamba TV so. Me ma TV so.
oh adan ya
Kasamba TV so. Me ma TV so.
I got a person about TV so say on bad TV so that see the whole Ghana will be a who say what about TV so in see next time obi obi grati interview amen ko twem won ko kakana na ku fuade na dia o de obeso about TV so and the be am the about TV so memo be a who so about TV so it boss why we need to catch that say Kevin Taylor say no person over TV this year 20 African countries ni nyina obi ehu waba TV so wo internet so wo bebia yabo odini afro intimia hesi ade nyabotre nenya entoboase you are already on TV I don't know na again na ekoso e wo Ghana I had to say the collection no eye achebi sei die so na collection yi eye achesa no bitikura ya bia I say eye collection na eye achesa no munye na me hu ya collection ne ekwedim eye na esi wo Ghana munchekire na yeso yentumi enka de ewo ho konkonsa bia wo ho ana konkonsa bia ni wo a momen ko enim okay bobese bi de na ekoso de na news no news bia ni o konkonsa bia ni o de na wo ho moma me be 5 minutes bi na me hwe news no wa wo konkonsa on kan fast na me kan ntem ne yenko na edibra ba de na ice collection no eye achesa no collection amu ba be yi no so mo ye ache ye hu de ebese mo ye mo pese mo ba TV so de na ekoso mate ese your friend is saying me who said na Mark Brown ka say wakoye ne body idigana fo bi nti ase na ba Mark Brown na ono ade ne body na so akoye ne body o say oye maintenance Ghana for minima de konti more problem so obi na ade a ne body enya wo body ni kunu any problem wo ho obia eni ni nya ni kunu oware na otisika ware no oni problem wo ho ne mba oni omutifiri omudo no they like the way she's looking and so abeye topica in some sisi ehia se ka ho asem na ba Mark Brown no edis make a decision say okoye ne body no help inti no go to radio stations and TV station enkwasiade eno na ye topic Abraham president no ote Ghana enkwasiade na oye Abra politicians entumi create adwuma mamo abra mo amunim se eye de industry and na ba Mark Brown kraka ho no sa industry no gu the entertainment industry it has collapsed until when will we realize will we realize say some kwasia conversation no obi ankasa decision o take no ebeba be national topic why nanaba Mark Brown de bia ne din say me girlfriend nanaba am na moa until me kan nana Mark Brown ono ye nana Mark Brown minimum di o so nana Mark Brown na asem no why should it be a national issue here wona wona sika ngoye obody na obi so nya sika ko anybody how na saying wona sebio obody na chenchene ena ono sebio ne body no ohun se na ebia sibia na opese ye ntisa ena wako ginagina so how na saying ka kire ukuru no ma kakra na so kokoye wo de inti mumienja jimi no the same thing Tracy Boache so ware ye wana me hu sa jimi se Councillor Lutro to se de ono so akotena ho ena Tracy Boache ena na ware no ena enkwasiade nkwa Tracy Boache ne kunu o ma beji hoska sa ware no gu 4 months aye ware what way ya ka ware mu nsema woni bebre de na Ghana edu some time enkwasiade na anwanfo mu nsem ye be say nipa life eno nkwa na modwene ho adentra me na Mark Brown me nim no me nhia ne mpoda wo mabra bom Tracy Boache me nhia ne da me they have decisions omanga se betime meki e wo mabra bom se me ende me ka se me kwakoye maso a me nte so obi abegina be Kevin akoye na so me usika nam de koye it Ghana for a man for personal issue yenja mo no mo take your decisions yes ramo na dodo no ye jimi dodo moma yandwene de be ma yakoye nim ne yenja nkofo asem na de bia na we akoye ne to eya woto wakoye ne pa eya wo pa mo a motiti radio so TV so a mo keka sa ansem no munya sa opportunity no 1 minute ka mo be ya chen sa munja jimi no na akonyo obi ofu bia betena ho a am a pandit and am a dear pandit ejuma for Ghana pa say an entertainment pandit an entertainment critic dear o ho de obia o PhD wo ho ofu bia ye entertainment pandit enkwasiasam ne yeso na ye create adwuma man se ejimifo bi o radio bi so ne TV bi so adan a ye metena ase ne ye meka na Mark Brown body na Mark Brown body no okono ka kire wo obeje simpoa wo ho Tracy Boache ba ware obeje kapra wo ho Tracy Boache kunu ofra wo phone so say ohia 200 Ghana Tracy Boache na ware no ebegu 6 months ebegu 20 years eye wasem wote wo no u prepaid wa check it de wo so adena Ghana fo binum ye jimi saa de bia obi koso o se sei no I don't have a problem. Say, oh, issues are a national issue now. Okay, I get it. But people's personal issue are take your decision about, especially idea it will make them happy. How dare you to come and decide what they should do with their lives? How dare you? And I'm to war and do no sankwasi afo nyina ye Christopher ohianti bibia ye obi ya mo Ghana fo dodo na hia mu nti bibia wa wiase obi bebia mu ya ehiafo no bibia bibia nya ena die ni ohiani manekakra ho na bahunu suban onwekufo mo ma ne tumi onkwase ade a woye ma ohiani sanko form TV so etiti radio so ye Nana McBrown ko anybody Chesi Boacha ware ebegu ena we me se sanko for no mo Nana McBrown platform no 10 days ubehu nkwase ade o me no Ghana ho intimum yenja jimi no na yen concentrate na yen ka insama ebetumi asesa oman no akogina bra bia wo jimi fo na ot TV so na uni dwumadi no saa wo jimi fo na wontumi hwe oba wo school no saa wo jimi fo na wontumi sebio enso aware mu manisi no ye benya aban obeboa ma wanya adwuma ye se na be ya onkodi konkonsamfo obi hu jimi ne doso when you come to the States, when you go to Europe, body enhancement is no news. Me say utukwan na oba enyansafo mbebia sika wa nipa hu sika pen a nipa di sika ye bibia enhancing your body is no news. Nana Mark Brown I mean kan say me Mark Brown wa me kan kire o say man 100 Ghana man fa ko anybody inti mo amodi TV so no radio for amodi sa agimi munjai. It is very, very important. All right. I would like to say congratulations to Kwame A+. Kwame A+ who a game pa. Kwame A+, they know we game pa na sa day na so na eye abronye dis so we game pa. Ha dwene Kwame. Kwame. Ha dwene ai onko degree, second degree ya only abronye de say. Kwame, you have graduated with pigs, but go on ka say be feel Kwame. Ai yo say 1 to man twempo kakra bia 2 months bia na 3 months bi ma we ntwem na wanya wo de nko different. Kwame on record no only abroje o e dey school. It's very, very important. Enti de na me wo eka e kire mo no munjai sa tete na mo tete ma wo Ghana no. Ghana for so muti abrochire ma me fo ni bi. Impenifo ni bi sa na mo tie. Oh yes. We don't have time, but also because some way. Ghana phone be, ma me phone be a special. Omo betina brochire channel. Omo magua brochire bojantra. Yeni momu nyina tete DC, Maryland, ne New York City, across Massachusetts. One baby, omo gugu baby Worcester ne ade. Omo ti krom ha 15 years, 16 years old. My daughter there, she's going on a date with this guy. Ofia brochire be Drew Ghana. Ninya baba na wedi 28 no opia bonte no ba efie 8 o'clock pe no wa start kasa ain mote ha mo ware ye na de bia opia o bantem ne bati abrochire wi a onum ne nya bi ne munjai jimi no nipa bibini Ghana ni nya bebi kakra gina pe ade obi be ye bia ye bone and sade no omo fra abrochire ba Ghana de bia sade no mo ye especially ma amefo no utumi graduate we wie school 28-year-old girl 29-year-old man na obi de pressure bi from America betina fi omutumi pia bontene be man tumi mesra no adentira me anti do free US abawo se gina bontene cha se me ba ho cha obekasa ne anti ne bati abrochira bonasum ontumi nkasa we de abrochire nkwala wo be nden e be de no akoka abrochire nkwala ne ba segtwam ne ba oti abrochire embe ma mo mantem nyoni o mada onim ne batumi call 3 days no aba on kashe obedru Ghana ni nuanom mana they need to also go out and go mingle with people and find opportunities no abe hantan omoso anti konia ba o nti epia ye ntumi mbantem upie na oba 9 o'clock pe no akasa motetea na mosora na mudidi mbamachi mombra broche mehwe omma no wi na omonom omkrent nyina sei akatafo mbama gu omso se mpreku we got Kevin there. I. Me so mo basa na no me disa nkwa. Mumu so mo maba no. Mo ko kasa ankyere mo. Into mo ba no the pressure beto nkora no so Ghana. Now young men and women they have become kids. Now young people who could go out mingle with people. If a 28-year-old man or lady 27, 24 goes out and does not come back and he places a call. No afraid you can say I'll be back tomorrow. What's the big deal here? What is the big deal? Na sa anti for oba abrochi omu nye dwuma o. Omo titititititifie. Omo ba no makokɔ school. Ma menka no kura nkyerɛ mo. Omo ba no makokɔ school. Therefore no, no makoto abrofo juice, de enche obewu no mapake guankurem, no mato abrofo bola mono, abrofo bola, no masese guankurem, mo ba na betu ogu ose o mabobra. Omo ni kapra titi basement to abrochire. O se ke everything omoto, be metimu nyina amoto. Ai, enkwasi ade omo ya no. No mo ba mo the pressure beto nipa so ofie. Especially maamefo no. Ba krom ha behwe, omo maba e ball masum, omo ntumi kasa, omo su wodem. Omo hyehyɛ dem ro musu oba na obeche ifra brochire na aba ifra America na aba ifra UK na aba no de went to manya na America no sa pressure na won't man fan ba amane ba no obesua fie a emrante ne maba wa no bo no the pressure beto omo so sa jimi no yentwema mu biem omo ba mo kan jam say hey time na to America ne wo hada da wo anka ebenyima anka ba ne anyema wo se nka yebebo jantra anka time wo America ba ne abo jantra inti enya sa 2 days na wo bedi no ha no ena wo Costco baller na wakototo akokɔ 9 ne sa corn beef na checheche na aka 3 months na I expire 2 weeks na makoso egu ankremu di aba na wo de ba be hye nipa so ha I think tell about them I am telling you the truth and you say no lie and o ka hwe kura ye mfa ye ho ye no ka hwe ya ya no ka hwe mfa ye ho ai inti mu amkaka nonsense or Ghana na mo hyehyem because it's so terrible that today you see a young Ghanaian lady 22 23 24 25 ontumi mpo hwe ba manim ne nkasa ontumi mpo enye free in her life opese opiara na koma bom otetrotuma na yemu hyehye no aden a yankoduru fie ntama me ma me bekasa me anti bia ba ofra brochi an anti kone yese owayi ene waba na chese uhu oba ontumi mingle ontumi go parties ontumi go event ontumi shatade a ope young girl onyatade a obehye ama na koma to ne yemu no so gu say yes I'm around ama man go for pressure no ontumi hye because kwasi atobi fra brochira ba betene fie ho me ken sa kwasi atoi food your friend saying my friend is saying low income muno low income house muno te e Brooklyn aban na tua dan kama no oni dwuma bia di America food stamps e no dididi no abetena Ghana no wato abrochire ball abetena no wakọ Costco ya ye ne Costco ya mo amoto mo nyina mo nim Costco ya wakototo 3 months to expire 2 months to expire no wasese ankurem geisha corn beef no akwese juice fun bi o de emo bi ye Cambodia bi wasese gum na wa pele o de fork ahyehyɛ kyeshem na watoto tale afun bi watoto tale afun bi de gum watoto sa eyi anwana ontumi nto eyi o ontumi nto olive oil papa ni bi olive oil 2 types I mean kan kire o phone na ya na muhu papa no ontumi nto papa ni bi o no ato olive oil grade 3 de bi no the sunflower gum no de aba anti de aduane aba obekumu mu bewu they can socialize, they can meet people. All that they depend on is they come home and then they go on social media. Na kwasi ebi ti was say from alpha hour. Munyina mo fam problem mbra. Me na me ni Nyankopon di nkomo. Ono a de bi okotare na yere to ebo dogi no. Ono na Nyankopon tie ni kasa. Mwajimi. O se Kevin dey ai ompa ko. Ana say ahane me mentwema. Ono no obu nkotodwe ansa na na yere ada. Ono na nyame tie no. Into beko young men and women, they don't have any hope because their horizon no it has been shut down. They are not creating opportunity. They are not meeting people. They are not contacting people. They are not making friends. They are not creating opportunities for themselves. Into ninyina na se nyame beye. Not in the problem akogu Yesu so. Into Yesu no to ono ombi accounts bibia na kwase bia betena social media. Sika accounts na atwa nu hwehia e na otoso e na be obekọ young man and woman say prayer warrior certificate be there. Now so these are things we need to be looking at. I Costco, thank you Mr. S. Omko Costco ball and kwa Mr. Article I'm not going to say it. ball and kwa, especially Pepe for some wabruchum kofia sana body yam in Pepe for no. Omo de benya brucheshe na so mo tena ha kakra no mo koduru Ghana. Zongo ni bia Jimmy. Oh yeah. Some of them Pepe for no in penifo bi omo ba no mo be hyenkwara na so. Me ken abrochire onye dwuma papa bia o an ose school or a janitor wo school or pra school bi. Ai na den ya de lie ben abrochire enye dwuma ya bi na edi be se eduma bi fufo bi anya abrochire bia obeba abrochire no otwitwi school or a janitor enkwala na ponko fie no on dey go twi toilet won ya obeduru Ghana enkwala mo nyina ha no mo bia embo na brabo na wote America twitwi ponko se no oya be wank yen wo ya ansa na waba Mumienje sansem funo ne man korano so as some liberty be normal to me. And there are so many young men and women in Ghana. When we give them that room to operate, massa, the kind of talent we will see. There are some girls they could be good actresses, but the issue is on oko into acting. Hey, ejantra for juma na akoye acting. I say uko yi wo ho acting on tiasie na akorano the opesa oye na hye mu. Come to America, you see women as old as 40, 45. Now, omuchi truck, car, tinti, tipa truck, no muchi, cross country. These are opportunities young women in Ghana can take and say, I want to learn and be a CDL driver, or a DN driver. I want to drive trucks. I want to drive. That is my passion. Ghana need back or I want to start driving truck. Hey. Mbeme ejuma enti ejuma da ho yentumi Ghana ni ba work school ontumi ka se opese or drive a bus. Hey yeneko ware no pressure beto akora no so obi an person ware o mama ware kran police na eko. So we need to stop this nonsense. Omo from abroad chiri ba mon kan jam say hey what to abroad chiri no without due respect na ye wa how obaye no ke awo taratare ho anka obehu. Don't come and member sheni paso ha. I was reading something today and I pissed me off. I make us answer we no and nama Mark Brown masam no ene Tracy Boachene insem na banan kwasiafo bi kan ne ha me na make bi no because there are some people behind the scenes and they are getting scared because this nonsense is happening. Amanfo bi o Ghana se sia no demia bi ampeso mo yomuntumi nye because of these kind of things. Now just say, I started this show saying the things I'm saying. Ojin say, "Come tie ni pa and come show we me TV in Kaba." No, obi betuma from asmo be catch no. Obaka say, now you don't have control over my life. I know the consequences of everything that I'm doing. Yeah, one call for to see they don't like the way they look. Between the pano and the nyankopon. Mwanga sa Bible na kan we would stand before the Lord individually. And he said, in your eyes, who said, Kevin Taylor near Bonia, allow me because when I meet my Lord, I will explain myself. So now, Mark Brown, anybody, leave her. When she meets her Lord, she will explain it to her Lord. It will be a personal decision. For all you know, what you walk there now, Anajo, o masturbate bucket mano. What the ref say, you will go and meet your Lord and explain that. You get it? Wona wotwana anadwo obi aniwa na wakoto nice dildo now they share ho dem no obi ehu ye no we have forgotten say God is watching you. You will meet your Lord and explain. It's all individual decisions. Mama fa sa ahoye anu ohia no emfa pressure nkoto nkofo so. Obi na ka say ye hia ni. Obi na ka say don't go out there and mingle. Obi na ka say enye force. The other day I was here na abika na delay na dien and they have their personal decisions. Say delay ka so kopim so be wu a enye obi problem. Say nana if you Schwarzenegger ka so be wo 10 na so no so she loves to do that enye obi a problem. Omo personal decisions. So at this when your idea was ekotam na airtime 2 hours 3 hours na nkwasi adinti ye pese ye discouraging ipanti eno ne topic ko hwe kwasi ampan bi se Ola Michael so se de en enkwala ne ba no ojojo wo mo wo can do that wo be sa Jimmy ni no tete Ghana TV so obi say so alpha hour is not your problem, let it be. No, alpha hour is my problem. She what bodam alpha hour sikana original. Watch out the sikana ye. Yeah, just go ha. TV nesi so ganyan ko busa say TV the man tell saying alpha wa better or we have problems in our solution mumbusa na say sikana oji wo ho no tax say no tua wo so na apart from tax no sikana oji wo ho no or the ye den sa production am hu ho no it will not cost more than $300 or $500 inti sikana oji no oji dia ko ka bibia che Nyankopon so oji dia ko si hospital ana oji e dia ko si asori mumbusa no mo jimi dodo ye de nyamesama to mutirim na jimi muntumi nkankan homa no na munhu de ewom na mo fam bom bra enti na ehia mo no hwe analyze very well omo ehia mo pa na so Nyankopon e Christopher na ehia mo pa enso Nyankopon na wo sika pa egudie ene ahode ene sika e onyame dia enso Onyankopon ma ene ehia mo na ma pratiti busa ho dentra because Onyankopon ama nyansa se sa sika na ahode egudie na ene dia no fa nyansa pe na wo jimi anajo wanya adwuma foforo adwuma wo start ye and do 2 months oh here concentration to work your performance and the better say adwuma no be kema na say unkem ye beto aketu ase nto aketum wo do jimi anajo 10 to 1 ugina na ba wo tietim to preku ade kire ko dwodwuma wa bre wo da ye pamo a wo say me ko fam sofo amana be pa acho we jimi Oma no ye prayer warriors omo ba America no and the friend no busa ne say na okwa asoro be ka say de adwuma na ne de ntimi nkwa asori o adan no beduru a wo hu say adwuma ne hia wa anya adwuma e betu no afri ne fie wa anya adwuma onya health insurance wa anya adwuma odane aboa wote Ghana wona wo pepa Nyankopon hwu hu we gimi men kan kire obi asema ne nsom Nyankopon but I'm telling you don't make men use the word of God to make you a slave. It is important. Me, I don't care whether you insult me or not. Me, I will tell you. Oh here. Ema nipa dwene se Bible na betuma. Wakotena sorry them 23 years ni you are praying for what? 99% of onkofo mu gua sorry them. Om nyina pa visa akwa abrochiri amoa na mo ba ha no imprego ne gua. Ah? Mesi be bia mote no. Mo pa visa ba abrochiri mo ba imprego ne gua. So you have to start thinking. Na mo jimi dodo ebi mo Nyankopon ma obia sika Nyankopon ma obia visa hard work hard. You can start working hard. You need to be smart. You need to make sure you are committed to everything that you are doing. Sa bobo dwedwuma na mo ye ne Ghana no obakrom ha so obi so ye bobo dwedwuma. Yes, it don't make it look like say wona pepa Nyankopon hyi hu se nkwase ade na prayer warrior outumi hia obi wa bompa ya na ye Jimmy Samson non chacha oto ono Avambro mbehwe ne kan ya nyame Samson chacha do koto ye ene fa ho ye koku no Samson chacha oto chacha chen Samson hey common sense for so Avram on the kan yo o se Samson chacha oto do di una so obufu a na osa do de girem aye so okoto chacha mbre bi no mo we no ene bufu ba aye ene mo bi ejata no wa jata nenum aye say Avram the kan me boa Avram inti munja ijimi no young people in Ghana it's about time Mumbra America mbehwe 90% of inkwara mo Ghana America youth omura sorry dem da monkwasi afon sekuta mo monkwasi designer wears amoshe edien it was created by this young men. Go to California. Go to California. San Francisco. The tech companies all have their headquarters there. Obeko do when you pay the 22 years. No mo Jim say, "Oh my America, they are sure in God we trust and come nyansi sorry down man temu kodem." They need to work. You need to work. So the issue is the government is not creating opportunities. That is where you have to come together with one voice to pressurize the government. Na munja nkwasi conversation na na mama kebra ko anybody. Body ko I had them more. Na mo body no. Mo na mama kebra body no. I had there. Body ne twasi ene twesi. Udi na obeye. I wo kona do dia kope eye tampiko bi nom. Body ne de minimum parties bi omakoye body ne de. Ayo problem o problem no enyo problem o they wanted to do it menka oye dey menka inti masa wona woni sika mesi ehiafo bebrebe mo complain bebrebe mo 100 Ghana hwe ya ntia na batteries the Lord batteries the dana samwa wo hwere ni ma yesa akokọ sign down ho ende osi ya first no nim osara watete nkutu afa de nim no nam Ghana adan a sa na first no wagimi mumbrem nwase na mumma ma adwene nya adwuma. All right, let's do the do. Yabasi about TV so.
Hey, sikane de e kasa me boss kane din wa ha bla e bia oba hunu sa no ba kasa ye ntro but ni mana ye to no e ye ni ma ne boy din oh adan ya ah oh adan ya ah oh adan ya ah oh adan ya ah
Nipa ni ba TV so da na oso no pese ba TV so awadwa adan opeso ba TV so mesema mana ba TV so e ba funu no ono ankasa na asoro for be eh amwako se se TV so da bia wo ai na na kufu ado o hwen tampe we jack Kevin tell the omu ade wako heaven da Jimmy trans na tie me mo amwo eye asantemam nyina sofoline no mo nye omoboa me say o asantemam na o hwɛ me a ma men kan yankopɔn so no kura nkyerɛ o hwɛ ma men kyerɛ ade bi hwɛ ade asantemam mu we mo hwɛ sumohu dollar no abosio kan bogus me say me catch me say by August 26 na muti ate asem me catch me 1 month ago me boa minim de mo catch and the dollar near 9.20 I 20 pesos dollar no and the dollar no e 9 e drew 9 say me catch them say de na mo de kire mo no eno de na Blood Morgan shoes o eno no I to say Jacobo game na wie na Blood Morgan kuta the shoes eno wo be shoes keke but inside no I malam say do dia tum into o twa kona go na dem de na mo hu no TV so 8.7.89 8.10 and I have Blood Morgan shoe eno ye be kire say ba shoe ni inside de dem no unim eno no malam say do na dia tum twa kona go aha into real Aston ni mo dollar no apanyan e de 9 and we $1 almost 10 Ghana obe catch them say Jimmy for we and I say the Ghana shop mun sabiem and the pounds in the end they break it jail 10 a break it equal 11 no say me catch them say by 26th of August na muti we ate me kan na moto mo pejepje obeti abosuo kan for magazine for mo de mundi matam mundi matem oseche mensa bonsu otinkran din jantrafo an napo wabehu nkranfo mba sticker obedruwa soma hunu dotto na wanumo wadane jimi sia an wabehu po so motikumase ena yede asantefo yede MPP de twa efuruma me say sticker ba ya jantrafo baako ese vela kire no obegina TV so sia ofri kurase abakrom kurase yenye National Theatre ho mo so montiase and for more we Jack Kevin the other no kaseti asanteman me said your part the park kotoko no me Kevin min dina bro nana onkwaso I give me 110 Ghana 80 mo dollar no mo pounds no I omo free Kumasi 47 MPs and mo kosa ala mo say ntwen to ma ba mo na po ne hwene I see agina so e blow a trumpet omo bedu nkran e jantra fo no mo no mo koba we omo di etrenchi I kwa da bese na pokohwe ejantra for all system one so all system kohwe sticker oba ye bie su kakra kire wadane jimi pia we Chinese film o mama kanyina da na jimi fo mo de mo ntena ho asenso buache Kumasi bantama na ofri ne maame no ton emoni abenkwan ende otenkran waboko set urade nyagopo ye de ye hu kran ye nya hu hwe asenso buache umame emoni angwa no emoni ko abenkwan no ton obeduru hande ende obeduru nkran nti oni nkran for slequin for da me say waboko set oda ne nkran ni ai ende obehwe no mia ochina oyakese ade beche do afon ye nenam yati ha ende me ko hu ye ba omi abofri boko na penalty emo no dive me say mu fri Kumasi abeda ne jimi for nkran ye soma mo se mo befa de mra o ye ne asantefo ye soma mo MP for no se mo befa de mra ade esoma so mbefa mbra nyina ne se mo mbefa ade mbra fie na mo nkofa ade pambra fie na fie so enya beebi ngina mo koduru nkran no ejantra fo no makodi obochi ekwan a mo fa bi mbaaye ensu a mo fa bi mbaaye infrastructure ya kan ko nkran ko hwe infrastructure mo akese mo fa ba kumpo mbaaye yeti krom ewo asantememu ye ntumi si eni national edifice bia wo ho ena mode mu Jimmy tinkran mode munim Jimmy sa stika na me huni pa okosa lai asa akoto abama stika ono e fa nhia yeso we Jimmy chese me dwene ho am na akwa woni e taxi situa ne ka ofri kurase bedun kran yes hey desha ekufo de nam nsu ase no na ba omi ade nam nsu ewen insuo be na free in kran ebra bebedu kumase na chema wuntumi abueti radio station na wo so wako school kakra okokwan so sebi onko school kra wadwena nyankopon de ama no adwene no ko na wote wo ampo desha sky train no way muhwinim inti ana musu na ye yakakra but nananti ana makọ no way nana na mam green light o se de bia meka nana me da ase pa se enro anadwo o ka kire me se metumi onana no no me nkire mo ma afia inti nana we de me da ase pa an nana inti ade ne de edawa ne aka he mo pa 2024 mo nsan kosa license ntwe for more for nana me eko onka me sheet o onka me sheet onka awo na bebre emi amfantinyi enam sati asante enam nyino asante memu my first girlfriend not papa te kwabre ai ekuya poma eno no intimi me kire mo se me kan asante fo ho intimi ka se wadwa e wo problem o nana kura feel me o 24 say tutu nana piao apia no kana wanyesi ya wanka ne nana piao o te wo bebo 442 formation a kire me medwa wadwa yanko enim muhwini mu kura enti enie mo dollar ne nie aboso kanfo eye eyifo magazine fo nkofo ebetira no mu Jimmy yo mo mbebo canopies for na burgers amotukwa akoko wuri akọ Japan akọ abutre China America Germany akọ hu moni so ade hu sibia na mo so mu di soroku di omochi obetwi abetwi ende ho na ekem omotenkran kwasi ade nko a nkwasi ade ende me hu video bi ese kufu ado 50 cars osede na ende ordinam eye sunyane osede ai ordinam sunyane na miami nuanum yeso my press conference na say kire sen ye de Kwabri East Francisca Otin Kwekutin baba no the constituency for almost say na ekufu ade de besia na esi no yasako ye de deputy de me se meye Francisca Otin story wa ha mamohu the constituency ni almost de
ka kire MPP ni o ma ban ni say sa MPP na kan ni ye say we DNA no na free ho mo sey ania ya titiru Kwabri East na reho semba akukura ne MP wo Kwabri East ya wo akwada aketo onya mfie aduonu baako Kwabri fo koto aba ma unya 71,000 vote and over ebesi nne maame sey wantimi anya bibia wo Kwabri ha oruaku edu oka cabinet meeting ukobi edie ufri heman he ya edie na mo ka kira ban edie na mo ka kira na adoda nko akufu ado Dr. Matthew Opoku prempe ufri fikesiem okura de wasem we ya che obia hwegura wa MPP fo guru opim so ho hwegura MPP fo mpanifo e guru opim so ho e ya rewusem chese ye kikansem no a na ya akoyese asanteman ye die hu hwamo beso ame interchange be na wo hwe about Bauna Jansen so for like cry me asanka bi ena monam na mode asanteman sika ene taxes e gene ha ye koka NPP communicators bitimi transika se asante enkoso nyina sebi ya na ebi kura ebi fa sebi yewura ho na yi 11 ye gima yewura taxes ya ye sante ne na age NPP fo die hwamo nyame si yenka sese ye meka nkire mu se ye pamche mu nya ya kwan ye ka kire mu se mu beye mu nyewu MPP do no ane ye wo mamu no afiri ho ye ni do bia amamu bio mu hwe kwan ya nipa nam so mu hwe kwan ya nipa nam so na wo na adoda nko akufu ado nyankopon kura ye de ni bu be se nyankopon fere nase e ya asante kasa wasi nimpo ne ona bo maso ekofi dwuma ono so ye ne de ye de ne kwoto oge hok no ukrom ni antoa hwe kwan ukrom ni antoa hwe kwan ya nipa nam so hwe asante region o hawa ye kom profro market ni ye nkwada na eko school esinne market ya ye nyewie no ye timi san ko tu nipa foforo se mon san ko ne ye san be ye hadwa mo akeka ne ma bo mo ana mu gu asanteman ho animase Dr. Matthew Opoku prempe wonne yewura o se chemensa bonsu ene mo na maya asanteman kwa mpia mo yiyama emfaso bie nu sisenge to aba masa 47 MPC no edina ye ka kire mu pen ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumi ade ne nam kumase ka ye koye Kwabri East kwan ye koye se ni de ye pressure group ya semo a ye ka ye nti na mu betum futu agu ye ni mu be ye o munye o mfe ho bio na kwan a mo de asanteman ya fa so kwan a mo de Kwabri man ya fa so kwan a mo de mrante wa asanteman mu nyina fa so no edamani mu twem
me un glass me
obia eduro bechi obia eduro bunu ma dey afraid eduro bechi obia e wo Ghana se na be obia be kan enum asem na yetumi de ahihye kuro no ene meti se na nadan kwekufo ado airport ayesie wie no osako recommission me say the re na eko o hwe obia sum na ogimi anu asa hwe na sum ka say we re slap yesi cars a edi ekufo ado chi 50 some ogimi. The battle is the Lord. Nane Kufuado Baba Buamo. We di 88, 1944 the wono.
Vamos ó. Come to work with Didier. We are hearing you from. What do you need extra? Vamos ó. Come to work with Didier.
Now, the interesting part of this video, no. Car we na muhuni sana convoy we 50 net twaso no Ekufuado. Otibakumo. Ena akonwa ne so tibakum. De na akonwa no. Ye de si bakum. Car we baku bia bro $100,000. Ena ye de akonwa ne bako efo na yeye efo jibodi. Nana, we have finished with your chair. Omo ye de krofo no de call ye. Ena wusu bempa eye o mazan se o de drobia fa ho. Intend de bebu Ekufuado owu. Obedi president adi 40 years. Inti efo jibodi. One na ye okrofo minimum no efo mame frɛ no efo. One na ye akonwa no de Ekufuado tena so no. Ayama car ne baako akonwa no ene ye de eye vortic esi nkyɛn. Inti car ne akonwa ne te car nim. Eba minimum ye nkyɛn. Na vortic no akonwa ne fili AC wo to Kwame Apia wote eye bantama. Unenti apapai. O ka kyerɛ me sɛ wo dwame. What's the condition with that? They be at trotroto. If we ask one yogurt bold to be no udimi matem obebre papa. Inti akonyaniti etika bakum and akonyana ajije no wadem echire obi anto akonyana bodyguard police ni okuta AK-47 ye load no police not front no okuta AK-47 ye load no full load and wa clock and otia no and a driver no so ahihye no nice automatic inti ya nyene gear na simple kaka na tom akonyana ti echire Kwame Ata akonwa yi ne ho ofa so chen akonyana wo insurance o tikumase wo insurance car biti free na pim wo akonwa we ansa na obewu no na impact no efo di body na ya akonwa no efo we ja Kevin there me see owe mo be kire mo nyansa odeka na mufuturo mu we roro glasses no nyanya si so una wutua petro akonwa na yabobo na esi akonwa car ba akum no ya ton sa car no a sa car no betumi amakuma ase fie bebremu capital nipa ye dwuma we dwani buofu na me mkoto ma no ye kan for mo na nko so busa se ye nkyira se ye kan for mo no na nko so busa na ase kyerɛ sen e na wo de wo shirt gu kon ho ai watchi soroku a opopo nyina ate wo chale ehye wo ha ye beto ye Ethiopia Mahama se ye Ethiopia otumfo na ye party e na Mahama call ye e na otumfo bo ye Ethiopia e na otumfo se Mahama brane ensa e na Mahama mpo anwum no onim to e hwa na ye ne asantefo se Mahama ye tani waba santimemu se Daddy Lumba nyuma otumfo bo no watubi enti Mahama mu asanteman ende ye kwasea o mebiate wedwa otumfo na man permission o wabodam ye wakoma bo bri aha kameso so wo so ha anka be wo de bia na wagimi so hu so wagimi enti memetiawo eduro bechi obia eduro Yakase duro mangani ai mangani anase karifa anase karifi anase dien ebechi obia bunga mu go se me say obia be kan enu asam hwie 26 na musiate mutino by 26 August to September 3rd na say pu 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 uhinim ya aha nipa si hospital nipa si school nipa ye kwan ye so ye tani waba menhia ye mpentafo e wa santimemu so medi ye so entafo ye moa e de na tani ye president tani de ye kofa no wen ye use words names mahama kowinsani mahama aboa mahama wa wo se otwen Kennedy Japan wa wo se prekoma ende yetia di mahama atem adan oyetani na wo sikejetia ntie no ye ntiase ye de kufo megensi ne anim onum kankan so puro num ende kufo emergency de na yama wo mokufo ado na aba no hie ye rentampia kansama kire mo a mo se de munkobu sa Greek minister de beyeman Ghana asanteman bi asanteman ni so ende mo hwe kuro num infutro 70% of nipa mo tia santeman mo wo brain cancer unimad kro infutro akomitiri mo a mo ma mo ho kwan na nipa mo amo asanteman mo ma ye ma ho kwan yempese be ma ye ho kwan enemete obi Ashanti group almost the ya Nana Dan Kwekufuado should appoint an Ashanti to lead NYA wo bodam e Ghana na Ashanti for dia Ghana na team na Ashanti for dia enti aya sa nyoma no moya ene man nipa bi hu mu se mo munye ready se mo pempuntuo enti sebi osache mensa bonsu bantamafo no eye asenso boache na pomo be die jantrafo no a omo ka che jantrafo no munja nkurasefo no asem omo de de dia ba anse be ba ne aka je se asantefo omo maka de agimifo omo beto amaye sa no mo ka ne nkran me ka kirew wati omo bedru nkran a no mo benyu omo behu omo omo sequence na no mo ne omo bojantra omo tumi say hey Mr MP na mwade na mo so jaja we mo de so mo chimi ai we mo de so mo do mo tom futuro nim ai asantema etimi ade bi e wa asantema e de boy ho samrane mo pe picture papa ko twa Ratre Park ofui kofo na Ratre Park kofo na Mahama Breso mo pe be bi e wa fa twa picture ma ko gina airport ma fe mo se airport no obi da dwene de airport ne ba hefa e ba asantememu mo pe be bia feature picture akọ mo boyfriend obekwaya na wakwa gina kejetia mo so light na say otwa ye wa kire unhwinim nipa na dwene na nipa na bo nipa mo mbra mo ho ase we dwame adentine we dwame di american ni ma oso ko bi Facebook ha yanjiska aha say pa yanjiska o dabi yanko yanim inti Kevin Taylor ba obeso ba TV so memo ba TV so sisia total
varied ballot 93,938 total rejected ballots total varied ballot 93,938 total rejected ballots
total rejected ballot asantemai my total rejected ballot me say fa me hu ehi na toma MPP emfa me hu asana na me kan na say bi ha mo nchara ntiase me say fa me hu ehi toma MPP emfa me hu wona wodwuma begu wona wo bebre time edu se jebe dwene ansa na yetoaba se nipa ne bedi wo so na wanya bibi ama wa tutia no nipa ne bedi wo so na oye bibi na hu se emampuntu abo abrabo ma to na ma nipa ne nka na omoa wo saa na yetoaba wa brochire oba brochire a yetoaba e de den se na aba na ansa na me ansa na betoaba no me dwene de me koto nipa obetuma ma me saa de no you get what I mean enye se nipa wei oye bibini oye Obama nti menko sala na menko tuma Obama dabi oye Democrat Joe Biden nti menko tuma no Joe Biden's work rate go and see Americans are rating him lower than any president in the history of the world in American history. A Democrats ankasa they are rating his work ankasa is poor bra Ghana nde ko MPP for ko busa say Ekufuado ni rate ne ne popularity say hey enya kura ntise payday otwe wadwuma na egu no mona mo blow hwe me mama ka bi nkyerɛ mo nwumbu ha de pa your friend wow lie we my konti anwum ne me de no me de because dia wo be ye bia na wow lie o.
Good evening sir.
Wow lie yeah Y'all see
Anti-boy guy this year. When soon you make
wow lie, yeah, we be a wow lie, I stand by and I'm cool, wow lie, yeah, we be a wow lie, I stand by and I'm cool, wow lie. What you saw him now before my chef,
a wow lie,
Yama could be a suno who are the best
wow lie,
oh mammy, now what's the what that,
wow lie,
if you are gonna come down a from bar,
wow lie.
Koche kwadana die na be yoma
wow lie
bakwo fudu aye pina bansa kawa
say wow lie
wo de mark ukreku fro na se wantia
wow lie
o hima ma yo boni na se hun show mesia
wow lie
masende os wo twedi na wo ma me sha
wow lie
TV sumalam na be send
TV sumalam wow lie bawbia
track criminals 10 seconds to do wow lie o boy is from John now we see ama wow lie
yeah we be a wow lie Asemba na biko
wow lie yeah we be a wow lie Asemba na biko
wow lie
yeah we be a wow lie
Asemba na biko
wow lie
Anti-boy guy this year.
Anti-boy tear up check
Asemba na biko wow lie
what year we was about vampire boy.
Wow lie.
Tell me baby, and I'll frame me. Opa catch your body.
Wow lie.
Again, and it's a pattern and Tim open Tim my Find get one man kai some and do moment you're wrong.
Wow lie.
Maybe a be a mechanic what you say over chance to go check.
Wow lie.
Media but records me the time I'm in the Bible job. Wow lie. You tell Papa check in one in tea. Who's had the Papa job? Wow lie. I'm a 3% to open it. Man over banking.
Wow lie.
Basum obey Christonia now over country.
Wow lie.
Would I do a sort of still what I saw you getting one.
Wow lie.
I'm about to print a wagon. How did you say Yamian? Wow lie. Anti-boy guy this into winning one thing. What to more?
Wow lie. Yeah, we be a wow lie.
Asemba na biko
Wow lie.
Anti-boy goddess are you up what's the boy
Asemba na biko wow lie. Yeah, we be a wow lie. Asemba
sexy
wow lie. Yeah, we be a wow lie. Asemba na biko wow lie. Wow lie. Wow lie.
we got win him
Wow lie. Yeah, we be a wow lie. Asemba na biko wow lie. Yeah, we be a
wow lie. Asemba na biko so my TV so malam abedu president wow lie me say se form na shawo to na so akoye wo to a wow lie obi akoye de to na ha wo na person be kirem wow lie Asemba dia make Kevin Taylor na me ko wow lie lie dia wu ye bia wow lie so ti Kumase na se ye kana so njintuma wow lie se Kumase to impuntu ma na waje atum se puntu aba wow lie o se ahye o so senhye smile wow lie Ekuya donko ono so ti market e na o kan samfo a wow lie we MPP chairman we gibi ne kire se kasa yi a wow lie so on person be atum se party na gu na so ye kenten a me say wow lie me say so be ma TV so malam we vice president be the president wow lie ma serious ye be bo adwuma calculation right after the short break mwa
okay me
hey Dada Pinto. Hey, Dada Pinto. Me ka so wo Germany o.
Oh, na mo Germany o ya bom ye nre ya na mbeduri.
Sir.
Ai me wo fase.
Dada Pinto.
De nko fie na me ncheche o kwan fa so bom.
Ya feel papa.
Dada Pinto, ya feel papa. Nkwasi abena taichire. Ai boss ya ko de pero ni ko di achirema. Ai nkwasi abe eto aso sa na defending semfo. Let's do the calculation segment quick. calculation no 516 just a 916 or Ghana. Oh my baby almost scandal so we to show the guy ebi at time they could onya share. You go for a almost scandal. Provincial and then you go for a goose sky Bost acron for next team it's here the time they could on you me yes scandal. Uhinim ya be na share yenye na yenye ngade buntie socialize calculation segment no dia calculation segment no dia betwe ya adwene akọ bibi so kakra na ne nyina ne se den na ende yeduru ha den na ende Ghana anka nyoma ye ne kasa ye na anka judiciary ne boa Ghana anka be edu yenduru ye. As I speak to you, we don't even know NPP John Dramani Mahama NDC John Dramani Mahama lead your election 2020 no ye nim aba onya from officially from the EC na na danko Ekufuado dada Pinto meno ka say ye nim siga onya ya odi edi president no enti ye ka say nyina hona mo na edi abeduru ha na de ana eye abofo no ene say ye Supreme Court ehọ na anka dwen say sebio nyansa kokroko no ehọ na wo ehọ no ye election ko pay court no ye hu the biggest form of scam, you're the biggest scam was Supreme Court. Now, why in a who says Supreme Court is one ankasano, a kita school boys or mono, it is pay as you go. Dear Obertreno, Usika or check and a chere bibia a year wasam ebeko. Muninamukai she, Muninamukai, I go to our pow, Minipano a year Bronx no. I go down pow. Momayanko back to 2020 election petition no. Na yen share dear see this calculation is dedicated to Akotampao and dedicated to Ghana for Sibia judiciary no almost Q Emra Sibia omoma Jimmy Sam ebeye aye Emra Sibia almost son semfon so e Supreme Court and the menotie a black book be a free UK because obit Supreme Court also a Chief Justice Kiane King. He will lick the butt and lick the balls and also suck the dick of the president to make sure say Ekufuado the president. They say let's go back into the court. Na dia ya ferry and say president no need certificate no or none down for oyen the lawyer no wa bon chen Ekufuado. Ye koye anase by. Let's go back to calculation segment. Ye call the Supreme Court of Ghana.
Now you can't choose confronting. Let him do it, please.
I go down pow. Ekufuado lawyer new. Me catch Ghana for me tumufu. Me see. Baby Edru no mum blame Supreme Court. Sans and when you know Supreme Court 2020 election petition they copy a court no. Where I go down pow president and a lawyer. We calculation we light one mun na mo be kai say you refuse some power into Jimmy say we nyina si wo a year court e wo Ghana. Let's listen to Akotampao.
Mr. Netanyahu, I'm asking, where did you come from to go to Kolebu? Where did you come from? Where did I come from? I'm asking, where did you come from to go to Kolebu? Yes. I came from home. Very well. Mr. Akotampao, where is this leading to? Is it really necessary? Is it directed at something? That's the fundamental, that is the sentence. The other things are what we call adjectival clauses. In English language structure. I don't know. The whole cross-examination, I'm wondering whether that's all that lawyers do in a court. I'm asking, where did you come from to go to Kolebu? Where did you come from? Where did I come from? I'm asking, where did you come from to go to Kolebu? Yes. I came from home. Very well. Mr. Twampao, where is this leading to? Is it really necessary? Is it directed at something?
That's the fundamental, that is the sentence. The other things are what we call adjectival clauses.
Or say fundamental, but the co-meanings are adjectival clause. Just say, Supreme Court to a good for the lawyer, and some say still a good for the winnie. But say, the air commandano, and you will be a problem, and you will be a fault to any fault. Yes, some questions, some society, I will do her. I go down, Paul, adjectival clauses. Where are you coming? Where did you come from to go to? Where your lawyer penny or just Supreme Court to? Chairman, a bomb. Shashe. We akoto we onu we aye dey say no onu onye so oposa akoto sheshe egu for lawyer Rade Jankopo. Where are you coming from to go to where a senior lawyer Ghana senior law where otumi ko gina di penim and we the senior lawyers ye ne te ho ha we mu no adverbial clauses and adjectival clauses just say ade no gina ho ye no onimo. Now they say they understand the nonsense happening, but they said no, we will take the nonsense. You see where we are today? President, our total need certificate. Wasako we nibia ono na adwini nye adwuma. Sheshe. And I say, baby defend me. And then they draw script na to into court. Where you court to akotampa. Eurad. Ni week mo fin as was what be die e year Vietnam. So we gonna share 40 million or 4,000 guys, and they say petrol cost they say 8,000 lawyers for no. Some we fina mo share and the boy saying your bonny watch the way it will be capital. I monje yanko enim akoto oside.
Ask the question. The candidates you represent, they benefited hugely from these anomalies that I'm referring to. Benefited. And that resulted in the board result that was declared.
See, I don't know. The whole cross-examination is on. I put it to you. I'm wondering whether that's all that lawyers do in a courtroom. I put it to you. My Lord, because there is cross-examination.
Yes, my Lord.
And what I'm expecting is witness control.
Yes. My Lord,
and because there's no witness control, that's why the witness is going on a tangent. And I don't know how many more I put it to use you have before we close this.
My Lord, the record of his evidence is before the court. If I put it to him and he's saying something else, that is a journey in futility.
But why not exercise witness control? There's a way in cross-examination to control the witness. So to agree with what you want the witness rather than to leave the witness and to go on a tangent. Because we can continue with this for the next... So
Mr. Metamino, you see, in the eastern region, you will see from the record.
Hey, Ghana, me catch them, me see. Sanko for 90% of Ghana, some of your lawyers, lawyers, ya Jana 1-4. I put it to you, sir. Yeah, catches on ya, I put it to you, no. Also, I can put it to him. On Tibrofo, now on Tibrofo, better than what you say. And so I call we to make unique case, election 2020 case or court. Supreme Court form to wedding, and so why are mark 10%. Any of the Tiano. Any other thing, the wig move thing. Me say mumbo wig nation, mumbo your bonny watch the wa. Yeah, can't just stop that. Put it. Judges number two, omu coachido. I, omadane I could see a piano, but to sro. Mr. Kotampa, where you are because you drop plan no. Omu drop plan and I could see a power. Wafa plan echi. They be a drop plan and sani about court. Mr. Kotampa, they are put it to you. Or catch us a giant plan also. Because you are making the witness overshadow you. Witness control. Also, you know, but because I can put it to him, put it to you, though. You're different word, the language, ma. On to me, kasa. Open witness control. How do I open witness control? What bon? Open witness control. What am I doing witness control? Strategic atamo kasa, open witness control because as some no obusa not yasiye. Open witness control. Wabong, open witness control. It's up to you. I go to Yanko still in the court.
Now, refer to Badagry JSC statement in the earlier presidential petition. But he did not quote Grill LJ, because what Grill LJ said is significant. And my lords, with your permission, I'll read from here. It is, however, the nature of fishing interrogatory trying to get, for the purpose of the defendant's case, evidence which he has not already got. On these grounds, having regard to what has frequently been decided, that because any question is a proper question to put in cross-examination, it is not therefore necessarily a proper question to put in interrogatories. We have decided that interrogatory 3 also ought to be disallowed as being a fishing interrogatory. And my lords, it is our submission that these interrogatories are indeed fishing interrogatories and should be disallowed.
The interrogatories are fishing now when study video way pa Godfrey David Chiro and all catching the organ go for you Jimmy rough. Now me blame mo Supreme Court no. Monhwe video ni biom. Godfrey David to what just say this and Godfrey David can no aka. Godfrey David na e just a pink nose mask who said the monhwe de chiro. But Godfrey David na catch go to say this and say this.
Now refer to Badagry JSC statement in the earlier presidential petition. But he did not quote Grill LJ, because what Grill LJ said is significant. And my lords, with your permission, I'll read from here. It is, however, the nature of fishing interrogatory trying to get, for the purpose of the defendant's case, evidence which he has not already got. On these grounds, having regard to what has frequently been decided, that because any question is a proper question to put in cross-examination, it is not therefore necessarily a proper question to put in.
Akoto black and white, akote in basket. De akoto can mementias yo, me brofono can mementias ye. Fishing abem. You better say hunting. Next time we go to hunting, beba. Just say ojino hua wo tias ye. Obi say vernacular English. It is going to come. It is not me who do it. We na mukasa brofono. Says Abrofo na ni Ghana for nkwara nka ho akoto apabo 1944 for ni bia o omo start it is not me who do it. Oh, you say it is me going. Say answer tag, say question tag. It is not me going. Akoto apabo no sa Abrofo ni bi no bunda enti uja ono nko so onkasa na problem aba, because if it is not me going, it is not me who do it. Sa nyoma ni bi no ka ho ono de bia no reverse psycho e no use wa ha brofo na o kan mentiase. When a Winnie Akufo-Addo MPP election, Supreme Court now can say everything he said made sense. So Supreme Court way. Then they ha o catch the Ghana for nkwara ye muade. Na mente wase. Na o ye Supreme Court judge now to one catch this in is right. This guy made a good argument. Because your plan is say I was say den MPP nkwasiafo or some more for second term. Just say o dwene wa won tiase. Omu nyina te Ghana o petro yeto mu ntobi nyoma bodia yeto yebubu omu dan agusi ebesi cathedral omu nyina agimigimi obi ankasa omu mto onya Supreme Court judges na yebu omu dan ato ogu say ye ba besi cathedral ho omu nyina edin santwen. Why? A Supreme Court is when they say defend national assets. The Supreme Court is supposed to defend national assets, including edifices, properties, things the taxpayer actually contributed to build. You are not supposed to sit there like sheep and let one man or no wire bypass two in his life. One numuri man or no kwa broche one ko school papa be a pamono konumuri ya pamono only classmate. That person or a president only certificate. Now you people sit there like sheep. Then he comes to knock down your houses belonging to us, and none of you guys was able to say this is wrong. Now you want us to sit here and say God bless you. Now yeah moi.
I've seen a story from NDC on social media saying that Ashanti regional votes were padded.
Yes, plus 300,000. That's what they said.
I've seen a story from one of their lawyers who was in Kumasi Regional Collation Center saying, why are they doing this to those of them who went to the Regional Collation Center and had Broja Jemfi signed?
Oboja signed it?
Yes.
That's
not there.
To sit in Accra and say that they padded it.
They padded it. Because if you go through these steps, as narrated by Joe, how are you going to pad something?
That's what I'm thinking. It gives the impression that Ghana's electoral processes is very sound.
And transparent.
Yes.
There are certain constituencies that you simply say padded. And there you mean padded in favor of MPP. But there are some constituencies where you say both padded, you mean padded for both NDC and MPP. Is that not so? So I'm putting it to you that in your exhibit you have these markings. Padded, both padded for NDC and MPP. I'm putting it to you.
Well, you have seen it, and so I am unable to admit or deny.
I'm putting it to you that these so-called padding and non-padding or both padding occurred at different constituencies. You agree?
Well, I will say so, my lord.
Now, I'm putting it to you that it could not have been a grand plan of the EC to pad for both NDC and MPP.
I disagree, my lord.
So, in summary, Paul, I don't watch echo Macmenu na or Daibi with all due respect. Macmenu Yarafon. And almost Ashanti region a paddy. And Paul, I don't watch the Ghana Pai Jimmy. And a Macmenu Yarafon. And I seen at that time. Also, Yan Padishi, you can see the electoral DND is transparent. You better record no. I go down power say your party MPP, your party NDC into no problem. Now Supreme Court judges wait was no problem. I am putting it to you that NDC was padded and MPP was padded. The issue is the paddment, another padded, it came from different locations, so we should accept it. So NDC cannot say NPP were padded because almost were padded. Then Article 1-1 won't be edu. This is the Supreme Court of Ghana. The Supreme Court of Ghana, no Nigerian say, Sakotampa say NDC ni bobi two, and MPP ni subo obi two a square, a 1-1 square, inti problem beyond here. So as we sit here, pardon came in, pardon was noticed, but the Supreme Court said, admitted Akutuampa's vague, useless argument, say, because NDC was pardoned and MPP were pardoned, it means, say, the two of them have been pardoned, and pardon no problem. And there's a foolish judiciary. And this is all under a year in your boa trousers. Or train trousers to China in some hunu. And we are sitting here in department to department, no problem. Webo bitu no webo wetu. It is Supreme Court who say it makes sense. What is the logical reasoning in this? Mekacham say majority of these people sitting there, no, they don't deserve to be Supreme Court judges. They are party foot soldiers. Obia pe CJD. Obam tuonye otokonu dian about amegache. Obia pe CJD. Obia pe so yet Chief Justice.
My lords, rest our case.
Mr. Akutampa, I think you have to change your wig. It has lost its identity as a wig.
My Lord, it gives it unique identity. Let's rest our case.
Mr. Akutampa, I think you have to change your wig. It has lost its identity as a wig.
My Lord, it gives it unique identity.
This is it. The Supreme Court of Ghana. It has become some concert cantata platform. We are talking about the elections, which has been disputed. We are talking about the democracy of a nation. And it has been reduced to old men joking. It has been reduced to some kids play, some concerts. Any other hand no. Nobody is able to speak truth. So the judiciary now can use the Supreme Court there, and then nobody respects the Supreme Court. Nobody respects the Supreme Court. Near the Supreme Court, yet Ghana near Supreme Court ako UK. Ako for black book, abe judge ye election. Ye nyamwa. Yeah, are we not crazy? Into the year comunde nyinano, you need to understand the say, yes, something that were created, it was created by some people in power from the Supreme Court. What we are going through today, Yaboni Panai to all those people sitting there Supreme Court for no, they don't care who. But I know the Emiyana said they forget to say their colleagues in other countries, you know, when the citizens or the citizenry turned against them, you know, majority of them perished. Tia, and you see a board judge for bitrimutu. For all you know, those judges, the omuya, you know, it was more than this. And when you go into the system right now, the ordinary Ghanaian does not trust the court. Into the next time there's an election, no, Ghana ni befa imration in semu. Because Ghana ni amfa imration in sema. Kwasia bi de asem ne beko court na judge bi aka say kwasia we de madam funti moma no enwini. Enti it is better the case or the matter is settled outside. And no and the cover that civil war ne bano. And no cover civilian against government war. And no cover abantuo. And no cover said the civilians turn against the judges. Judge phobia bomu to okomo. Judge phobia treasure to omumushomo. Judge phobia the people attack them because all along they held them high. They expected them to be fair. Inti yatiasisiano the enemies of the people is Supreme Court. Obia Bibi Batuni Biano or Supreme Court, no, you are the enemies. And remember, see, because a Supreme Court judge, yet different human being. No, you go to the same church we go. Me say, the time will come, Supreme Court judges will resign by force. Some will flee. You know why? It's not say me incite you against the Supreme Court judges. So I won't do that. Why? But I'm making you know your actions, you know. When the anger gets too much, some people will say more, and of course it's a problem. No? And you live with us. Mr. S, there is some stupid Kojoji maybe or something, some distracting people. Take care of him. You get it? These are people, these are things we need to understand. Because let us be real here. Do you think if there's a new election 2024 today, na election no a bad problem? Do you think obi Ghana ni beka se yanko court? Ghana ni bie ni obeka. En tokwani besi wo krom, ya beba judge for fee. And every day I tell these judges, look around the neighboring countries. Ote sen tokwabi esi wo krobi mu a judge ni bi fa no hudi ye. No, because in tokwani sia yenim judge o. Yenim Amagache, yenim CJ, yenim Tokonu, yenim Johnny Kolendi, yenim Obiao, yedia fum, we are all killing each other. That police now you are expecting to protect you 24/7 obejane. So you need to understand when you are given a responsibility like this, it's a huge responsibility. It is not a responsibility to joke with. Because the moment you joke with that responsibility, you are holding the country's democracy in your hand. There are so many people who can be Supreme Court judges who are more intelligent than you. But for God knowing the right thing, no, you somewhere, somehow are there as the Supreme Court judge. You have taken an oath. You need to understand, say a teacher, I expect judges, Supreme Court judges, to take a clue, something from what happened to some judges. Did we ever think, say, some judges will be pulled from their houses and shot or burnt alive? No. But Bibi Nema Nipe Biye Bibi. And it was actions and Nipe who said it was wrong. So don't think, say Tiane criticize Supreme Court. Sebio, you can't tell me, say, what you people sat on during election to a court. We all didn't see, say, you were basically protecting J. Mensa, not to tell we the citizens who gave you the power to sit there. We buy your boxer shorts. Why chapo ne shesha mo hono? Ene emana mo bo botama na mo te hono. We the citizens, your taxes ye di tuamuka. Ye ni ye shemo. We feed you like our chicken because we don't want anybody to influence you. We have taken that responsibility to make sure your needs are taken care of as a judge, as a Supreme Court judge. Or problem is saying, be honest and just deliver justice and let the people have trust in you. Me say, if this country ended people, the first place they will direct their anger the Supreme Court. And when you go there and they don't find them, the people you live with, they know where you live. So to prevent that, serve justice. Just to serve justice, so what do you gain from twisting the law, from making sure says somebody who does not deserve? Because at the end of the day, the one thing Ghana for no Assemble Supreme Court and say, let the referee come and give us figures. That's it. We didn't even need to spend that long time in court. We didn't need to go through all this nonsense. We were asking for a simple answer. Like, Jane Mensah, you are the EC boss. Come into the box. Because because you are going to swear an oath. So for a Supreme Court judge, this should be the most easiest thing for you, so that you take a step back and let them do their thing. But a whole Supreme Court says no. Nipewu. Numbers are inconsistent. About 8 result figures were put out. We've had EC bosses, Afarijan, Charlotte say, we have never seen anything like this in our country. So something like this has happened. It's the first time. And what the Supreme Court needs to do is to look for the truth. And what is the truth? Let the person who conducted the elections tell us what Ekufuado got, what Mahama got. We walk home and then start our business. The Supreme Court sits there and says, no. Jane Mensah can never step in the box to tell we. She can't tell us because Ekufuado can say, making sure that Jane Mensah will not be interrogated. But before this case started, it was in the process. So how come? So if God in his own wisdom is God that unfa bonincha and because that day he was supposed to strike you all dead. Yes. Because you wouldn't agree. So this country's democracy, is not hanging on a very thin line because the Supreme Court made it so. Who will be a fool again to say, I'm going to file a case in the Supreme Court and contest an election? And the moment the citizenry start to warn each other against the Supreme Court, that will be the beginning of the end of the democracy of the nation. And as we speak today, do your own survey, Supreme Court. Chief Justice Enini Yabua, go out there, do some quiet survey and see the number of Ghanaians who hate you people. If you people like Munya survey or Ghana, when today as some see, if you people don't take care, the anger that will be directed towards you, you'll be shocked. But I expect every judge, every Supreme Court judge to learn something from the past. Come here and see. Every Supreme Court judge be a case, so you need to write your opinion. The issue in say we have a Supreme Court in Ghana. Yet to me, a yet politician no true opinion. I'm a judge, not judge a ready. Do you think the United States of America, do you think the United Kingdom will have the election brought to the Supreme Court for them to go take a book from the UK in the United States to come and tell them, say, Asimesi won because there is this book in the UK, black book, that is saying this, and come here, moi. But we are animals. We cannot even make sure our democracy, we ourselves, solve our problems. So, I know sometimes what you say, more actions than may use some words against you. The least respected people in Ghana today are judges, Supreme Court judges. Nancy Akufo-Addo appointed Abu Ebison go Supreme Court. MPP, parliamentary candidate, to go to the Supreme Court. Why? And nobody's speaking. These judges are all sitting there. We are not saying, sir, but his affiliation alone, his intent, the position he was in, he has been compromised already. Come and see the way people are vetted before they get on the Supreme Court bench in America. You, the Supreme Court judges, you watch CNN, you see the way they are grilled. Yet, as far as when they were 12 years in school, molestation, you people get away with everything. Supreme Court judges in Ghana, they get away with everything. We were here when we were told that Yoni Kulendi, aka Timbila, when he was in high school, he used his desk, the leg of the desk was a chair. The teacher, Tim Ali. This guy has been made a Supreme Court judge. That is his past. Do you think Yoni Kulendi can ever be a Supreme Court judge in any country? The allegation, he has never responded to it. His lawyer who defended him is the Interior Minister, Ambrose Derry. This allegation is hanging around the neck of Yoni Kulendi. He is in the Supreme Court as a Supreme Court judge. Do you think Yoni Kulendi is there in his right senses to judge fairly? No. Because somebody in politics has covered his past. So he's there licking the butt of somebody. And the moment you do these things, we sit in this country today where the Chief Justice, yes, so I could bribe $5 million. And your men am you. And your question pay you on street. So a lawyer and his client, the client told the lawyer, say, you Chief Justice in India, well, you have taken $5 million from me. The lawyer reported what the client told him. Today, you, the Supreme Court, you are going after the lawyer. The lawyer reported what the client or JDOM is working. The Chief Justice of Ghana, as we speak in the history of this country, Wakwaje bribe $5 million allegation. He has not been able to say no to that issue in public. So where is the credibility of that thing you call Supreme Court? The system is sick. And what we can do is to make sure we purge the system. And some people purge the system sometime. They be refer the judges. Think about the past. Because some people are galvanizing energy to purge the system. You might think, say, Ghanaians are cowards. Nothing will happen. But you don't know what someone was thinking. And we should always learn from our past. We should take some kind of advice, lessons from our past. We haven't done that. It was so difficult for somebody to go after a judge in the olden days. Now it's easy. So don't put yourself there for it to be an easy target. Because today, if somebody directs their anger towards a judge or the Supreme Court, it is easy to do any bad thing to them. We are in 2022. And it will be difficult for anybody to trace what happened. So let us sometimes sit back and analyze and look at what we are causing. The distraction the Supreme Court has caused to our democracy is crazy. Nobody trusts the Supreme Court again. The captain himself, yes, so I got a $5 million bribe. Me say, lawyer no can no. Any the client no. Ebe sin there, yes, BB a friend GLC, General Legal Counsel. Chief Justice na so akwaji sika no ono na ye chairman wo so. Chief Justice now say ono akwaji 5 million bribe no. Oko the General Legal Council ono na ye chairman ono na selected your betena so. Emma sa lawyer na ono reporting a client as some say Chief Justice akwaji 5 million no. Ono ko GLC nenim no. GLC refused to talk about the $5 million bribe. Now they are saying the lawyer does not respect. He has been he's an indisciplined lawyer, and that they want to do everything possible and punish the lawyer. The question here is, what brought the lawyer and his client to the GLC? Why did you call the lawyer and his client to the GLC? Because a statement was made by the lawyer. He is saying that his client told him, your own kanchiramo. He actually reported what his client told him. So what do? Bring the client in and say, did you say this? The client was not questioned. Do you have a system? Do you have a judiciary? You are living on a time bomb. The judiciary, the Supreme Court is calling harm to itself. I can open my inbox and show you judges, omujisika, judgment, phone, putting people in jail for no reason. I have so many in my inbox. Kevin, can you please talk for me? My father, he didn't know this. I can send you a document. The judge just decided to send my part. So many of them in my inbox. Dear Namope, what do you need? The Supreme Court, what do you want? What do you need? Me just say, Anke, you say you're a Supreme Court judge, you are next to God. Anka, Nipa should not even have that audacity to step in front of you and say, can you take this money and do something for me? Never. As we speak, Whitechapel case was Supreme Court. They have paid everybody in the Supreme Court. Why? Go to Kumasi and go and see Chief Justice house. Within 4 years, 5 years, Chief Justice. Chief Justice saying, last me show how much every year you are doing new property. How old are you? You technically age now the Supreme Court judge. It is wrong. You lied about it. At the end, what do you need? Into Mubok Road, I'm going to say, you build some cave with No, you are destroying what you are living in. What's not Ghana? Some nyansa. Emamu enimdie, emamu credibility. Kwasi atobi oni certificate no, wabebu wodanya tuogu. Edanya yede abiba na otis antase sisi ada 10 tests o hweme no. Ne sika ye gifri ni nsem no taxes ni si ye wo kwotinem. Bibia wom as a judge, send ye be ya kwasi bi entumi influence ema wundi asembone. Emi agigi ni pensam sika de esi da ma team less than 5 years. Kwasie bia ba se muntu na mbungu na minsi cathedral. None of you people was able to step against this guy. Why? Are you chicken? Do you people have respect for each other? What do you people want? What do you people want? Madani Supreme Court, some political headquarters. So assemble tomonima. Take politics aside and deal with the issues. But manipa na omo with all due respect, so you're a Supreme Court judge. There are more judges in Ghana who qualify to be Supreme Court judges, but they are not. They are not interested. And you don't think it's what you are smarter in the law past anybody. No, there are people who even taught you guys in school. They know the law more than you. But so prove to those people say you are not underestimating their intelligence. But the moment you make everybody look like they are stupid because you are wearing some pink gown, then you yourself, you are telling the people you are a comedian. So today, when you walk on the streets of Ghana, nobody respects the Supreme Court. Why should they respect you? Because as we sit, we cannot use the Ghana law book to judge our even election cases. Are we not foolish? Bro, dina mota friend to na mashisha ne chene ne nkentene ade amode to no. Oba fa Ghana law book bibi wom e de akodi na asem ko ya boa. He sees you people as pieces of animals. So why don't you people understand that emrana ye de chichi ye kro no sa mrana na o se ye dibu ya mra? Why are we becoming kids? Why are we becoming so ignorant about what will make us who we are? We are nothing now. We are a waste of peace. Because we become Ghana law book. Now so obedu 2020 court case. No kuku say yakofa book will be the judge case now. Obaka say you people are foolish. Obaka say you people are foolish because What is happening? Say, Obemu say, I'll be right back after the short break.
I ask you to be citizens.
I ask you to be citizens.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not subjects.
Citizens, not subjects.
Responsible citizens, building communities of service and a nation of character.
Responsible citizens, building your communities and our nation.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Americans have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
Ghanaians have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
Ghana, a peaceful country and a beacon of democracy in its fourth republic, has had violent free elections and transitioned power peacefully without any unrest or civil strife. This has become effortlessly possible because of the peace-loving leaders Ghanaians have successfully elected to lead them. President Kufuor in 2007 perfectly described the attribute of the type of person to lead Ghanaians at all times.
So anybody who is always full of tension and fighting and that sort of thing, we have to be careful about. Whether when the power is given to this person to lead us, he's the type with the experience and with all due respect, the wisdom to be able to keep the country united, to secure the nation, to gain the respect of the forces, the military, the police, the chiefs. Look out for that, because we know the history. Some people have been given power only to lose it just like that. We don't want that.
Even so, this peaceful and beautiful country was handed to Nana Akufo-Addo on the 7th January 2017 as president to lead for 4 years. Many people had reservations about his violent nature, which may have been well hidden from the public, but not from those who knew him best. Mr. Kofi Kumsen, a close friend of President Nana Addo, bluntly stated,
I can't entrust Ghana into the hands of Nana Akufo-Addo. I can't sleep. It's not safe. It's not safe. And I believe that.
Then there's Maxwell Kofi-Juma.
He will be a terrible president.
President Nana Addo's violent nature became immediately apparent as a warlord sponsoring his party hoodlums to attack innocent citizens and public officers alike, as was seen with the beating of ASP Nanka Bruce at the presidency in front of a paralyzed security on the 9th January 2017, just 2 days after Nana Addo had been sworn in as president. President Nana Addo surrounded himself with hoodlums as bodyguards and endorsed vigilante groups such as Invincible Force and Delta Force. Members of these vigilante groups had free rein to attack anyone who was not a member of the president's political party. They went on a rampage, causing mayhem and atrocities on anyone who disagreed with or criticized Nana Addo's government. President Nana Addo's own appointee, the Ashanti Regional Security Coordinator, was heckled, manhandled, and dragged from out of his office like a rat. Even our courts were spared by these hoodlums. They vandalized court proceedings and broke free fellow members from judicial justice while attacking the sitting judge in the process. The Ayawaso West Wagon by-election was President Nanado's first test of leadership for peaceful elections in the country. Instead, a battalion of his party hoodlums, dressed in SWAT uniforms and armed with lethal weapons, were discharged to visit mayhem and brutalities on innocent citizens who were simply exercising their constitutional right to vote. The aim of these hoodlums was primarily to intimidate voters in the opponent's stronghold and to prevent a free and fair elections. They fired several rounds of gunshots in and around a polling center targeted at Ghanaians, which led to a bloodbath just for a by-election. All this happened under the explicit and tacit approval of President Nanado. These barbarisms happened without a single condemnation from the president. He immediately flew out of the country to attend a concert, leaving bloodied victims to their fate. He gleefully ignored the recommendations of the Ayawaso West Wagon Commission of Inquiry report by issuing a white paper to whitewash these crimes against Ghanaians. Otumfuo Osei Tutu II advised sternly, and I quote, "Elections with integrity mean the electoral contest, both in their preparation and their conduct, must be free and fair and not disfigured by political motivated violence. They must take place on a level playing field with parties and candidates able to campaign to put their case across and the electorate free to cast their votes without fear or intimidation." President Nanado sat in front of the Asantehene Otumfuo Osei Tutu II and jokingly lamented without any apology or remorse, saying in part, "I will not ignore such issues. The law applies to everyone in Ghana. I know it is of concern to you, but do not worry. We will ensure that everything is resolved." My fellow Ghanaians, has this been resolved? Have things been resolved as the president promised Otumfuo? Has Nanado disbanded these vigilante groups? Did we not in fact see these hoodlums on rampage again in Ketu South, Banda, and elsewhere in the just ended new voter compilation exercise?
Live channel.
Which were really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you really need to get up and talk about it, because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level.
I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. The government got to work like a bull as well and make sure that my road is fixed, that I have electricity, that I have water. That is their job. It is not for me to tell the president how to fix the economy. If he didn't know how to fix the economy, why did he run for office?
Are you saying that you have actually investigated and you can confirm that of a truth there were no masked men at any of the polling stations? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Now, you said you have cited the Kodeo report.
Yes.
That report makes it very clear there were masked armed men at some polling stations. What do you have to say about that?
I still stand by, the reports we have received that there were no masked armed men at any of the polling stations.
There is also a report about a police officer who was attacked precisely at the prison's JHS by men alleged to be operatives of national security. Has that come to your attention?
Very much so.
And have you investigated that?
We have.
And what is your finding?
Indeed, we've done some extensive investigation. When we received the report from CODEO, we went ahead to interview our presiding officers in the polling stations located in the prisons in Roman Ridge. And they all confirmed, and we have it in writing, that there was no abuse of a policeman in that polling station. Indeed, they indicated that there was some argument between the policeman and some staff from national security, but there was no physical abuse. We also went ahead to identify or locate all the policemen that were deployed to that police station. And we have their names here. There were 5 policemen. We have their staff numbers. We have their duty stations and their contact telephone numbers. And we contend.
Mokoton Komanje for that matter. Itawo no go on paper. She itawo no go on the ground. No for no ba fe do ka juba yo ba o. She in the implementation. There are 2 things: implementation and what do we call it? I will not go back on the ground. So they can be a mean if you're short cutting, ground breaking. So what is the difference between ground breaking and short cutting? You want me and get block and get knife cutting instead of short cutting. We're going to what we call it blade cutting. You have a launching. From launching there, we go to what? Commissioning. From commissioning, we go to scissor cutting. Short cutting or ground breaking or knife cutting or blade cutting. You want to get you now. You know go short cutting. Never really can I feel knife cutting or blade cutting. Yeah, after self-said again on one another.
Ya kana se wantia ejao ehani abeto mampam oso ntie so dogo binwa bem mampam oso ntie nani amuka nyina guna swati move swara mampam oso ntie move swara Mampam, also until once upon a time, animal called Mampam. Any king where them go bring him. Mampam said that king know the force. Tiger was a king. Mampam said he know the force. Elephant come. Mampam, some better than you. The peaceful creature panda. Mampam said I want to know the force. Lion became a king. Mampam said I want be the worst ever. Monsomeria. Mampam now become a king. All the crawling animals. Everybody become minister. Ya turn ya color TV. Ya dibia so sort of black and white. Oh my equality. Oh my.
All right, viewers, we will have to end today's show. You'll be back tomorrow to continue the show. There is an emergency that I have to take care of. So tomorrow, 3 p.m. Ghana time. I don't normally work on Thursdays. I'll be here to do the scandal. There's an emergency I have to handle. Thank you very much and have a good night.
Ya kana se wantia ejao ehania beto mampam oso ontie so dogo binwa bem mampam oso ontie nani amuka nyina guna swati move swara mampam oso ontie move swara Mampam, also until once upon a time, animal called Mampam. Any king where them go bring him. Mampam said that king know the force. Tiger was a king. Mampam said he know the force.